Hi, my name is Eduardo with Identiv Technical Support, and today we'll be covering hunting and configuring your SNIB2. You'll need to configure your SNIB2 with a static IP address so that your Velocity application server can reach the SNIB2 over the TCP/IP network. Let's jump right into configuring your SNIB2. You want to locate the last characters of the MAC address of the SNIB2. In this particular case, it's ending in B5. You'll want to make sure the SNIB2 has an active network connection. You'll have 2 solid green lights and 1 flashing amber light. Alright, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate 2 ways to configure the SNIB2. We're going to start off by using the SNIB2 hunt and configure. If you have Velocity installed, it is in the install directory for Velocity, normally located in Program Files x86, Identiv, Velocity, Tools. So we will go ahead and launch the program, and we'll go ahead and hit search, and immediately we'll find our SNIB. And we'll notice the MAC address ending in B5 as we noticed earlier. So we're going to go ahead and configure the IP address here. So we're going to go ahead and give it a 10.10.2. We are going to configure our port. We will leave it standard, 10,001. Our subnet mask, we will want to configure to 255.0.0.0. And our default gateway, we are going to configure this to 10.10.1. Alright, and we will also give it a host name. We're going to call this SNIB2. We're going to go ahead and send the configuration to the device. We'll go ahead and wait just a few seconds for it to process. And we'll go ahead and search for SNIB2. And immediately we can see that we're presented with our new IP address. Our port remained the same. Our subnet mask is now defined differently. And our default gateway and host name are all different. So that was using the SNIB2 hunt configure to configure this device. So we'll start by heading over to Velocity, and we'll go into our port properties, and we'll use the built-in search feature. And once we get our result, we're going to go ahead and locate the correct SNIB, and we can verify with the MAC address. We'll go ahead and double-click on the entry to bring up our configuration window. And we'll go ahead and configure it with a name, an IP, subnet, and default gateway. And then we'll press OK to save the changes. Open up the search window again, and we can see that the SNIB has now been configured with the new IP address. This has been Eduardo helping you keep your world verified.